If you're using Zapier or Make to create Google Drive folders from ClickUp, you don't need to do that anymore. ClickUp has added native Google Drive automations, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you two setups that used to require a third-party tool and now take about 2 minutes each to configure. Most teams using ClickUp with Google Drive have been relying on Zapier or Make.com to bridge the two. That works, but it adds cost, it adds complexity, and it's another thing that can break. Native automations mean fewer tools, fewer failure points, and your whole workflow staying inside ClickUp. Let's get started. The first automation, client folder creation. I am under the sales pipeline where I have a list sales pipeline and there is a whole leads workflow. Now in the automation, when a lead is won, I need a client folder created in Google Drive immediately, named after the client, filed in the right place. Previously that meant a Zapier app watching for a status change. Now it's built directly into ClickUp automation. So in the triggers, when the task status changes to 1, I want the folder to be created. In Actions, I choose Create Folders in Google Drive. It asks me for authentication, which I have done. Now in the parent folder, I will choose the folder from the drive. So there is a clients folder in Google Drive. And for the folder name, this can be done dynamically from the custom fields that you have in ClickUp. So for me, the task name actually shows the name of the client. So I'm choosing task name. I name this automation so that it's easier to locate. And now I will just quickly run an example for you to see. I'm creating a new lead, demo client. Let's go into Google Drive first and see that within the clients folder, we do not have any folder created yet. So I'm going to change the status to 1 in ClickUp, and this should create a demo client folder name within clients. This is it. The second automation is about capturing data, specifically when a lead fills in a form. I want those details automatically turned into a Google Doc without anyone having to copy and paste anything. So for that automation, my trigger is when a form is filled, so the task gets created from it. I'm choosing the Google Drive account that I just connected. The parent folder is the same as clients folder, and I am creating a doc out of it. So for the document name, I can choose whatever I want to. So it can be a company name or business name, whatever custom field you want it, and I am appending an onboarding form with it so that I know that this is the onboarding form information. The file content is really important here, and this is where your data from the form will go into the Google Doc. So date created, contact person, industry, the lead source, any of the information that is important to you. You can choose all of those fields as well as if they are part of your form. For me, all of these fields are not part of the form. Some are being used at the admin end as well. So I'm only choosing the ones that I need to go actually in as an input for the onboarding form being filled in. And for the proper formatting, I can also give my own content with it. So I have date created, colon, and then the custom field for date created that will fill in that information, contact person, industry, email, everything in. So this will give me the full information. And once this gets created, there should be a live doc in Drive with the form data populated. Once I'm happy with the information, I provide a name to this automation and click on Create. Now let's go in and fill in the form. I'll quickly go in and provide all this information here to fill in the form. And once I submit, this should create a Google Doc within the client's main Drive folder. So now the new lead is created here, and it has some input information that I've provided. Now in here, you can see that I have IT Visionist onboarding form. The IT Visionist is coming from the business name custom field that I chose in the automation. You can see all of the formatting and everything being in place. What these two automations do together is remove two manual steps from your client intake process. Folders already there when the lead is won, docs already populated when the form comes in. Your team isn't creating the folders or copy pasting form data, they're just working. That's what native automation is supposed to feel like. If you want to see where else your ClickUp setup has gaps like this, manual steps that could be automated, the Operation Health Audit walks you through it. Link is in the description. And if you're building out your own automations library, the 7 ClickUp automations video is a good next watch. I'll link that too. Thank you for watching.